right, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 52 of the No Nonsense Sports Podcast. As you can see, we are missing Johnny again this week. This should be the last week he is not here. Last week went fine without him anyway, though, so let's just keep it pushing. We're going to start off the podcast going over some injuries that happened week one, dive into our segments. Going to go over the parlay piece that did not hit last week, give you guys the new parlay piece this week, and then dive into this week's picks for the NFL week coming up. So, getting straight into it, let's go ahead and talk about these injuries and what it's going to mean for these teams' future this season. Obviously, the big one, the breaking news, Aaron Rodgers 4 snaps into the game, tears his Achilles. And what do you think this does to the Jets season?
I'll keep it as PG as possible, but yeah, their season's done.
Season's done as in tank for Caleb, or season's done
as in like
500?
I saw a report that a lot of people think they might try to trade for like Kyler Murray.
That's ugly.
Do the math on that though. So I mean, I think that team's taking. So
yeah,
there's no way a 40-year-old like I saw today.
Robert Saleh,
or Robert. I was gonna say Mo.
Yeah.
Why did I say Mo? Robert said something like he doesn't expect him to retire. I'm
I will be shocked.
Like that's a 40-year-old trying to do the most. Trying to recover from a full Achilles tear. Like, nah, their season's done. I don't care. If that defense could be number one defense in the world, like, they have every puzzle in the book. I still don't trust Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm going to throw some numbers at you after this. Trent, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, as soon as you hit it right on the head, Zach Wilson came in the game. This man threw, I don't even know what he was looking at. He threw it right to the defender. The straight interception, and I was just like, oh, so this is how the rest of the season's gonna go. Just sums it up. And then, but for the Aaron Rodgers thing, it just sucks because like they had so much hype. They were on Hard Knocks. They actually had me rooting for them a little bit. I wanted to see them do well, see what Aaron Rodgers was gonna do with Garrett Wilson, and it sucks for him too because now his stock kind of goes down unless they figure out a different quarterback situation. Because I don't see Zach Wilson getting it done. It's going to look the same as it did last year.
Okay, if it looks the same as it did last year, people forget that the Jets were 5-2 last year with Zach Wilson as a starter before Breece Hall went down. So maybe.
Thanks for that dough, Donnie. You better hope the Dolphins win that division,
bro. I need the Dolphins to win that division. Otherwise, that bet is shot in fuck. There's no way. I don't think the Jets season is done. Like, depending on what you mean, like, I don't think they're a playoff.
I think they're an average team, but I'm talking about like people thought they were a Super Bowl team.
I think they can maybe push the wild card game.
Yeah.
With Zach Wilson because their defense is that dominant, but they're no shot to win the division. They're not going to make a playoff run.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I think the Jets this year are going to remind everybody what the Broncos were last year, where their defense is only going to give up 10 to 15 points a game.
Their offense just can't
put points on the board. They're still going to lose those games. The Jets forced 4 turnovers, and they won in overtime on a punt return.
No, they didn't. They didn't win that game. Josh Allen had money on the Jets. That's what happened.
Make it more obvious. This man was just
Lord,
but chucking it.
Yeah, I don't see a shot in that tough ass division. I don't think there's any way that they might be able to sneak it in the back end, but even then, I still like the Bills and. Now, I mean, the Bills and the Dolphins are 1-2 in that division. And then the AFC West and the AFC North are so loaded, the Jets would be lucky to sneak into the playoffs.
Man, I hate to say it, I still think they come in last.
They could be a top 3 defense, and they might not make playoffs.
I think they come in last in that division. I was actually somewhat impressed with the Patriots.
I was very impressed with the Patriots. And I was very unimpressed. Same thing, unimpressed with the Eagles.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and bounce on to the next one. Same injury, different team. Injury-prone guy, J.K. Dobbins, tore his Achilles week 1 after sitting out, talking about he wanted paid, he wanted a contract, and the Ravens basically told him, no, you don't play enough to get paid. And week 1 turns around and tears his ACL or tears his Achilles.
Go ahead. I was gonna say I hate Raven fans. It was crazy. It was crazy how many Raven fans I saw on my Twitter feed saying like this is what you get for holding out and not working out in the offseason. I'm like, don't you think he's working out every day? Like,
bro, he's an NFL running back. He's working out regardless if he's with the team or not.
Like, shit's mind. They're like, oh, I hope all is well, but you won't be on the team next year. I'm like, dude, like it's so cutthroat. when it comes to that fan base, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Lamar's rookie year, bro. He won like 7 straight games, went to the playoffs, and they booed him, screaming they wanted Flacco. Like
Yeah, it's the shittiest
they'll
fan
turn.
base,
They're like
bro.
Philly, bro. They're like Philly. They'll turn on you so fast. But what do you think this does to their season, though, Trent?
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, because they do have what running back by committee. They have uh Gus Edwards. Who's the
Justice
who's
Hill.
Justice Hill got
And they're bringing up
targets.
Melvin. They're bringing up Melvin.
and then they got Melvin Gordon too. So, I mean, it definitely takes a little hit, but I think they'll still be all right. As you saw, Lamar was a little rusty. The defense didn't look fantastic, but I think they'll get it together. I don't think they're gonna win 11 games. I could see them going like winning like 9 now, something like
Damn.
that.
You were that high on JK. Okay.
I mean, I think a lot of people were. You saw where he was going in all them fantasy drafts. I mean,
Yeah, that's my
just
next
off the
question on this running
the
back
usage.
now. But yeah, but it's not even that. I think Jake. It's just because of usage. I think any running back can run in with Lamar next to him. I don't think he was that big of a deal. I don't think this hurts their team long term.
That
Well,
offense
see,
looks
and
like hot ass. I'm just letting you know.
It did.
I mean, yeah, but you got to think it's the
But
they
so
have the
so
new
did a
OC.
lot of bro. Joe Burrow threw
Yeah.
82 yards. It was week 1. I'm not tripping.
No, but I'll give him like the slightest like injury. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on with him, but yo, Zay Flowers look awesome, but that offense was ass. Lamar looked like he was playing like street ball and shit. He wasn't even out there playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he had that one fumble, I was like, bro, just tuck the ball.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what are you doing?
exactly. Yeah. But nah.
So
But
Trent brought
I
it
love
up.
it.
Trent brought it up. They got 3 running backs now with Gus Edwards, Justice Hill, and bringing Melvin Gordon up from the practice squad. Fantasy wise, if you guys were to go out and target one of these backs, who would you target first?
I mean, I've always been a big Melvin Gordon fan. I could see them utilizing him big time in the red zone, especially or the goal line, if he can hold on to the ball. Like this man got cut from teams because he has a fumbling problem. So, I mean, if he could get that under control, that'd have to be later weeks because he's gonna have to earn his keep. You know what I mean? But I mean, Justice Hill look good too.
Justice Hill
So I
did
probably start. I probably start with him.
And
But my team's good. We ain't worried about a running back.
I'm
Yeah,
talking for Eric
you
right
took an
now.
L for me, but anyways.
You took an L to Ant and he didn't have Travis
Bro,
Kelce?
I had Josh Allen, bro. This man was just out here,
Yeah,
like
no,
he
I
said, he
lost
had money
it.
on the Jets.
I had Dallas Goedert, T. Higgins, and Joe Burrow combined for 3 points, and I went against Dallas's defense. Like I didn't stand a shot.
Well, let's talk about it. He had his kicker and he was up 5. I thought for sure I won, and I had Josh Allen to play. Lost.
Yeah.
Hey, good teams grind it out, bro.
That's crazy.
No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't pick up any of them dogs. You better hope you have someone
Nah.
on your bench
Yeah, I'm
and
not
pray.
picking
And whoever has Lamar, be happy because he's probably gonna get a couple more rushes.
Yeah.
See, this is what I wanted to ask you guys since we're on top about fantasy running backs. The Falcons running back Tyler Algier. I checked a lot of my leagues. I played in like 3 leagues. In 2 of them, he wasn't on a roster. And then he came out and dropped like 20 some points. Do you guys see him to continue that?
I think for the first couple weeks, the 20 points is crazy because he got the goal line work from Bijan. I do not think that happens.
Where's Patterson?
He's worked out of the system at this point, bro.
Mm.
But you gotta remember, Algier last year ran for 1,000 yards, and Bijan being a rookie, I don't think they want to give me 100% of the workload. But I would say by week 6 or 7, Algier's numbers drop completely off. It's probably gonna be like an 80-20 or 75-25 split by mid-season. But for right now, Algier's a great pickup because they're going to do the committee thing. I think personally. I could be wrong. But I didn't pick Algier because I don't see how you waste a 7th overall pick on a guy and then not give him the entire workload.
Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna ramp that up. It's kind of
Yep.
like Detroit. I mean, eventually it's gonna get crazy with that.
It better do something. I know a lot of people are going to be angry as fuck. They wasted a 3rd-round pick on Jahmyr Gibbs for him to get,
Yeah,
double the snaps? Didn't they ever have double the snaps?
he did.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He was eating though. This man in Montgomery looked good.
Yeah, he
I
does.
thought.
All right. Next injury I want to get into. This one's not nearly as devastating, but Aaron Jones on his touchdown run did pull up and grab his hammy. That didn't look good. Not necessarily a younger guy anymore, I don't know his age on the top of my head, but if I had to guess, I would say he's probably in that 27 to 29 range. How do you guys feel about the Aaron Jones injury? And have you heard any updates on it? Because I haven't.
I haven't, but that was like the one game I didn't get to see or even check any of the highlights. But from what I heard, a lot of people were impressed with Jordan Love. The Packers looked solid, and from the looks of his numbers, he didn't really lose a step. Aaron Jones. So I mean, it's definitely going to take a toll, depending on how long he's out for. Like you said, I don't know the status or anything, but
Yeah.
that definitely sucks.
Yeah, his numbers were inflated because he broke off a huge like.
Yeah, it was awesome.
At the one he
65
pulled the
Yeah.
hamstring on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
He caught a
And he-
pass and just ran.
Bro, it was like the 5-yard line too. He just made a move, just like I don't
Those
know what he did,
hammies.
just went straight for it. and
Deontay
looped out,
Johnson
like-
too. They got him too.
Yep.
With the
Yeah,
hammy.
Pickens is about to go crazy while Deontay's out. Hey, Pickett looked like shit, by the way. We're gonna get into that.
Well, no.
We'll get into that, but come on, bro.
I would say he looks like shit, but that
49ers defense. Come on,
that
bro.
49ers team might be the best team in football, bro.
It is the best team in football.
No, and I don't think it's close.
No,
I was gonna shit on Brock Purdy, but man, he was making throws I've never seen before.
Yeah, bro. I was listening to who's the guy on ESPN knows bigger than mine.
I don't know.
Your
Not
dad?
many.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know who I'm talking about, bro. I can't think of his name.
Man, I saw a report today. Someone
He
says
has
that
a
Brock Purdy
podcast.
plays.
He wears his chains and shit.
No, someone
Nick
said
Wright?
Brock Purdy plays like this. They're winning the Super Bowl. I'm letting you know right now.
Nick Wright. He was talking about I don't think Brock Purdy's an elite great quarterback yet. Yeah, he hasn't lost a team sport, but like, is it Brock Purdy or is it the fact that you could literally drop any quarterback into the system? Like, are they worse if you put Kirk Cousins in there or Derek Carr in there? Are they better if you put Matt Stafford in there?
I think with him, he doesn't really tend to make mistakes though. So
I
like,
think he's a better version of Jimmy G. He's what everyone thought Jimmy G was going to be. He can manage the game, but
Yeah.
he can make every throw. Jimmy
Yeah.
just never lived up to that.
I agree.
But yeah, now Jordan Love did look good. He did, in fact, look good, and that was without Christian Watson. So
is that
Bro,
because it was versus the Bears.
yeah,
no,
the Bears defense is shit. But
Yo,
he was
but I'm
making
telling you
throws.
right
He
now,
was making throws.
He would like. It sucks to say this because I'm probably gonna get roasted for this, bro. He looked like the black Aaron Rodgers. Like the way he was throwing the ball, he was literally flicking his wrist, and the ball was like zipping out of his hands.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy
could tell-
because you
you could-
called it.
You
I
can tell
remember
he
you
sat
saying it
behind
too.
Aaron Rodgers for 3
Bro,
years. Like,
I've
you
been
can
saying
see
it.
You can
Yeah,
see it.
Bro,
I remember you been
I hate to
saying
say it, like after watching the Vikings, JJ looked great, but after watching the Vikings, and I personally think the Lions are overrated. Yo, the Packers are going to surprise people in that division. And Justin Fields is overrated, and that Bears offense and defense fucking blows.
Yeah, hold on.
sad.
I said that shit last year, and I got hate for my Justin Fields takes last year.
Well, I
Nah,
wasn't
Justin
hyping it
Fields-
up. I was all about the Packers this offseason.
This hype train with Justin Fields is crazy. No,
Well,
last
he
season
needs a
I said,
line.
I said Justin Fields isn't
What?
shit. He's not gonna be shit.
No, then you
All
let
he
him
can-
throw.
All he does is run the ball.
Yeah.
And if they let him throw, it's 5-yard dink and dunks and hoping his receivers can make moves. They don't trust him to run an offense.
Yeah, they won't let him
Year
throw,
3
bro.
and they're still not letting him run the offense. They're seeing him every day in practice. If they don't see it, I don't know where all this hype is coming
Bro,
from.
but the thing is, they're seeing it in practice. So it's like, who's like making these calls? Bro, DJ Moore supposedly lit up like preseason to offseason. He would catch one catch, like
he
2
played-
yards,
yeah, it was bad.
and the catch he caught was like in the fourth quarter or some shit. Like,
It was bad.
yeah. But no, Jordan Love, I was fucking shocked. I mean, he impressed me even more.
Yeah.
He made Romeo Dobbs look like poor man's version of Dante Adams. Like, that shit blew my mind away.
Relax.
Bro, he was
Anyway.
zipping catches. Like, he was zipping that ball.
Anyway.
I
Last
said poor man's
injury.
version. Poor man's version.
Yeah, the homeless man's version. Motherfucker, not poor.
He
he's
does look homeless, but he was awesome.
Anyway, the last thing you're going to get into is Eckler's ankle. And I want to talk to you guys about this because they're not saying anything. The Chargers aren't saying anything about this ankle. I looked into it today. They're still not coming out saying anything. With him being gone, how bad does this hurt that offense?
Dude, it's tremendous. But fantasy-wise, I will tell you this. Austin Eckler has done this twice now, or one. This will be the second time. Supposedly last year he was on some podcast and he was talking about like his backup and how like he's so important to the offense. And he got hurt and his backup scored like 30 points in fantasy football. And he was on a podcast the day before when he got hurt. And he was talking about how Josh Kelly is like the next big thing. And now people are predicting like Josh Kelly to have like a 30-point game this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that in the segments. Believe you me, that's in the segments today. You
But
can
it's
trust that.
massive. I think it's just karma, bro. What's the odds that back-to-back running backs who hold out are the first two to get hurt.
Come on now, bro.
I'm just letting you know.
Saquon held out. Josh Jacobs
But
held out.
no. But they both signed their contracts. They signed those little tender things. There's still years on Austin Eckler's contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
What do you think, Trent? You think the Chargers bounce back from this, or?
I mean, it's gonna be tough. I hope so. I hope he comes back fast because I have him in the league, and I
Bro.
need him for sure. The
I
workload is
I
crazy.
never pray for injuries. I'm so glad that Seth took him before CMC. I'm not taking CMC. He's never gonna stay healthy.
And he took Cooper.
And he got Cooper
Cup.
No, I fucked up. I should have took CMC
over Kelsey.
I thought you were going to.
I was taking. I really had that whole draft planned out.
Nah, I had
taking
CMC
Kelsey.
every year and he got hurt. It's not that he got hurt. It's just I thought Travis. Who would have known Travis Kelsey would have got hurt?
He hadn't missed a game in 4 years.
Yeah,
What's
he's
the
Mr. Iron Man.
What's the status for him?
He's playing.
Limited practice today,
He's
so
playing.
he's gearing up to go Sunday. He had
He's
limited
playing.
practice today. But yeah, I don't know. I'm with Ant. I think Josh Kelly can handle the rushing load. It's really just gonna see how much it affects the passing game, because that's where Eckler's bread and butter is, and what Kellen Moore is gonna do to switch up this offense.
I will say this from an Austin Eckler standpoint, he better hope Josh Kelly don't go ham.
Oh,
Because then it just shows that he's indispensable.
Bro, that's the same thing that happened to when that's how Eckler got his job with
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon
Yep.
was in front of him, and he wanted to sit out for money, and then Eckler came in and tore the league up.
I thought Eckler just got paid, or didn't he?
Nah.
He
He's
got
like an
like 2
undrafted.
years.
Was he an
I think
undrafted agent when he started going ham?
Yep. All right,
Oh.
let's go ahead and dive into these segments. Just because we were talking about it, I'm going to take the first one. This is a start/sit for fantasy football week 2 in a full PPR format. Talking about him, Josh Kelly in the Chargers offense, or do I take Kenneth Walker in the Seahawks? Who am I starting? Who am I sitting?
You're starting Kenneth Walker.
Chargers are going against the bum ass Titans.
Yeah, but their weakness
Seahawks
is
are
the
going against
secondary.
the Lions.
Their weakness is the secondary.
You said what?
The weakness to the Titans is their secondary.
Right. You don't think Josh Kelly catches any of that?
I mean, I think he does, but
receiving
I
work that
also.
Eckler used to.
So here's my 2 things with that game. Ready? So you
Right.
want to go from like over/under standpoint. I think this Lions game is going to be it's going to be a shootout. And I think people are sleeping on that Seahawks team because all of a sudden they're like, oh, the Rams, this and that. But yeah, I think that game's going to be a shootout, and I think Derrick Henry's going to run that clock through against the Chargers. That's the only way they could beat them.
That's literally.
Especially if
what
DeAndre
happens.
Hopkins supposedly is not practicing today.
I mean, Buddy had he's probably just taking a break. Buddy had 13 fucking targets week 1.
Yeah, man, why they draft Treylon Burks? They ain't even going to touch the ball.
I don't know, bro.
No,
What do you think, Trent? Kelly or Walker?
Walker.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Walker.
Here you go, Walker.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a game time decision for me, because I really need to see if first off, if this is just mild and he's ready to go, obviously not a question.
It has to be
But-
Walker, yeah.
I really want to see what Kellen Moore says and how they're going to use Kelly, because Josh Kelly looked really good in limited snaps last week. So if they give him a full workload, I'm looking at 125 scrimmage yards, touchdown or 2, like 4 or 5 catches. Kenneth Walker didn't impress me week 1 against a bad Rams defense. So
That Rams team was actually surprised. I knew this shit was gonna happen to you, bro.
that Seahawks team is just bad, bro. People jumped on that hype train because they had one good year because there was no tape on Geno Smith. We're gonna see what they're built like.
Yeah, and I think people slept a little bit on the Rams.
Oh, yeah. People just they had a bad year and everyone just they're trash. No one knows what they're gonna do. Bro, they're literally 1 year removed from a Super Bowl. Like, we need to relax. All right, my next one is Mike Williams, same game, Mike Williams, or Garrett Wilson and the Jets versus Dallas. Trent, I'm
on Mike Williams too, bro.
I was gonna say I feel like I have to go Williams after that Dallas defensive performance. I mean, the shutout against the Giants, like nobody could have called that a 40-0. Nobody.
What are you
Right.
gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? That offensive line. The offensive line is trash. In New
That's
York.
literally again in my notes. And Garrett Wilson is going to get matched up against either Stephon Gilmore or Trayvon Diggs. So
Take your pick.
arguably the best corner duo in the league.
Yo, that's
don't-
arguably the best defense in the league, right with the
It
49ers.
might-
I'm
I
telling you
don't-
right now.
It's I don't know how you debate it. I think it's the best secondary in the league, and I think it's the best pass one of the best pass rushes in the league.
Yeah, that team.
That 49ers pass rush looked kind of crazy too, so yeah, wait and see on that. All right, so you guys are both on Mike Williams. I'm with you on that. I don't like the matchup for Garrett Wilson. If Aaron Rodgers was playing, this wouldn't be a thing for me. But with Zach Wilson being quarterback now, Garrett Wilson to me becomes a matchup guy, which sucks because that's a second-round pick that's just wasted. So, last one I got for you. Courtland Sutton against Washington or Drake London against the Packers?
Dude, it's Sutton all day. It's not even close. You shouldn't even ask that question. Bro.
I think I'm going London.
Dude, Desmond Ritter is by far probably one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Starting,
see-
he is.
Did you see how many catches between him and Drake London and Pitts had?
Well, Drake London had 0, so.
Yeah.
He
Two.
missed. Yeah, he missed him. He
Two.
missed him on hell
Two.
of throws.
And you know what's crazy? J.C. Horn got hurt in the game. So who
Yeah.
the fuck was guarding Drake London?
Out now, right?
Yeah, he had like a burner account and shit. It's like weird with him right now. But
Burner.
he's getting called up with like a burner account, like a KD account. People are like thinking it's J.C. Horn.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know, bro. I don't like
yeah.
either one of these guys, but I got to start one. Unless Christian Watson is going this week, one of them has to play.
Dude, if Jerry Jeudy doesn't play, it's like the Sutton show again.
Right, but is Jerry Jeudy playing?
It doesn't matter. Dolchik got hurt. He's out now.
Yeah, well, Jerry Jeudy didn't play last week, and Courtland Sutton didn't do shit.
Didn't he
He
catch a
got a-
touchdown?
He got one in the fourth quarter, but he had like 2 catches going into the fourth quarter, bro.
Still a touchdown.
He had 2 catches and 3 targets going into the fourth quarter of a game.
It's more than how many Drake London had. He had a goose egg.
Fair. That's fair. That's
And I was
fair.
hyped on Drake London this year.
That is.
He's going to go against Jair. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, Courtland Sutton's going against some dogs over there too. You know what I'm
Who?
saying? We got boys on that side.
Who?
First round draft pick,
Cam
man.
Curl looked real good, bro.
Pay that man. You heard it here. Pay that man, bro. They said we didn't get to pay him this offseason because we were going through an ownership change and they didn't want to make any extending contracts out.
Cam
so-
Curl looked real good.
He
I don't know
needs paid,
about
bro.
Forbes, but Curl looked real good.
Forbes looked good. He dropped the pick, but he looked good.
Against Josh Dobbs, bro.
I just said, bro, against a bad Cardinals team, you're not gonna hear. I just said he looked good. Like you can only play what's in front of you, and he looked good. He gave up a big first down on like 3rd and 13 though. Like he got beat on a fucking comeback route. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Same concept. Go ahead and throw it to you, Trent. You want to come and bring your segment out here?
Yeah, so mine, I got a start bench cut, and I just wanted to have a little fun with it. This is your thoughts after week 1. So I'm gonna do quarterback, running back, receiver, and this would be you starting your team after what you saw from week 1.
For the
I
rest of
don't
the
know.
season. Just not this week. Okay.
For the rest of the season. Yeah. So the first one we're gonna go Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson.
Lamar's
right.
gone.
Yeah. And my start, and this might be surprising, is I don't know how this injury is, man, with Joe Burrow.
But
I think he's only going to get better. I'm still taking Joe Burrow.
I'm taking Joey B. He's my MVP pick for the year, so I gotta go Joey B. Josh Allen.
is it concerning to you guys how like this man just be out here? I swear he tried to hurdle the dude for no reason, just like out here
Bro,
running crazy.
He wouldn't slide. He would do anything.
Yeah, some of these times, bro, just get down.
You know what's bad when your head coach pulls you to the sideline and says, "Bro, use your head." Like that was on that. You literally jumped in the air to gain an extra half a yard when you were 7 yards away from the first
Yo,
down
but
line.
he's good enough to where I could see them thrash the Raiders this weekend, bro.
Oh, so yes, for this week, it's Josh Allen.
Let's get back right.
They're gonna put up 40 points. It's gonna be
But for
bad.
the
That Raiders
season-
defense is bad. Yeah.
I
but
think
for
the
the
Bengals put
season-
up 40 points this weekend too.
But for the season, against a bad secondary, T. Higgins, you're hearing here first, going for 150 and 2
Or
touchdowns.
Jamar. There's no Humphrey.
I'm going T. Higgins, 150 and 2 touchdowns. But he had 8 targets last week and no catches. Come on now. But yeah, I'm going Joey B. That's my MVP this year, so I got to ride with him at least for another week. And Josh Allen has more turnovers than starts. So
He's
Yeah,
just
that was-
wild, bro. He just be fucking.
outing for sure.
he's Brett Favre.
The only thing I don't like about him is like, what is his vision? Like, bro, every time he threw a pick, it was like 2 dudes on one guy.
Yeah, the first one I'll give it to him. It was a third down, just bombed it deep, basically an arm punt. Like
I
give
get
it your
it.
guys. But the next two were
And the fumble.
blasphemous.
And the fumble.
The drop snap, yeah, dickhead.
All right, on to the running backs. We're gonna go Saquon, Nick Chubb, and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, it sounds like.
I'm cutting Derrick Henry.
Yep. I'm starting Nick Chubb.
I'm starting Saquon.
No, I'm starting Nick Chubb.
benching Nick
Yeah, I
Chubb.
knew you guys were gonna be different on this one.
Nah,
I just had a feeling.
no,
and-
Donna's just smoking crack. That line in New York is so fucking bad. It's like it's unbelievable.
My thing with so is this from like just a running back like in real life that I want to start my team with, or just like fantasy purposes?
It's for the rest of the season, bro.
This season, you're the GM.
I'm taking Nick Chubb, but in fantasy I'm taking Saquon. He's literally the entire offense in New York. He's gonna get a lot more of the workload. But I've been saying it for the last 3 years. Nick Chubb is the best runner of the football in the league.
Yeah, he hasn't let me down. I swear, anytime I make a anytime touchdown score with him in it, it's overlap.
I literally didn't. I did it 1 week last year, never did it again.
Remember, that's because Kareem Hunt.
Kareem
Yeah,
Hunt took 2 of his touchdowns last year. I was like,
yeah,
never again.
I remember that. All right, receivers. So we're gonna go Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, and JJ. That's what I'm saying. Think about it after this week 1.
Okay, well I'm cutting Diggs.
Yeah, and I'm
Diggs.
starting JJ.
Okay.
I think the easy answer is Tyreek, but
Tyreek.
I'm gonna feed into the public. I don't know how long Tua stays healthy this season.
What's the highest he went in? Like, I know you guys are in a couple leagues. What's the highest you seen him go in one of your leagues?
Who?
Tyreek.
Oh, he's good. Pick 3, bro.
I saw him
Real?
get picked. I saw him get picked over CMC. I've even seen him get picked
pick
over
3.
Jamar.
It was so the highest I seen him go. It went Jettis, Chase, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I sent him 3. I saw JJ, CMC, Tyreek.
Yeah, I'm in 3. I didn't see him go in the top 5 once.
Yeah, I got him at 7 in one of my leagues. Crazy.
But yeah, that's all I have for that one. I think I'm gonna bring it back next week too.
You
Just
guys heard the rumors that
go a little week by
Jettis
week.
is not staying in Minnesota?
See, why did
Where would he go? Cincy?
they
Yeah.
mid-season?
Huh?
I said, why did they leak this stuff like game 1, bro? It was just week 1.
'Cause Buddy had like 7 catches for like 100 yards in the first half, and then didn't do shit after that.
Yeah.
They asked if the game plan changed or if the ball just stopped finding him, and he was like, "Nah, they didn't box me or nothing. The ball just didn't go my way." in the
Bro, I
second
saw
half.
some crazy ass video. Everyone was leaving the field and he was just sitting there all pissed off on the bench.
Yep, and then they asked him if you were offered a contract mid-season, like, if they offered you a contract mid-season, would you take it? And he was like, I don't know. He's like, are you? And the guy was like, let me rephrase that. Some guys don't do contract talks after week 1. They wait until March. If they wanted to have contract talks with you, would you allow them to? And he's like, honestly, at this moment, I don't know.
Man, Buddy's lying. They offer him the most. If he was the highest paid wide receiver in the league, he'd take it. He's cap.
Bro, some of these receivers be big divas though, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
Bro, I'd be
Like,
pissed off too if Kirk Cousins threw 3 picks and we lost to Tampa week 1.
bro, it's like you can't
Like,
get the
come
ball
on, bro.
every
He didn't,
time.
bro,
Though.
he
You
didn't
can't
need the
get
ball.
targeted.
Okay, so you can't tell me in the first half I'm eating them alive, and in the second half you just stop throwing me the ball.
Yeah, it's not. But I feel like he didn't just not or stop throwing him the ball. The coverage probably changed. Like they were keying in on it, bro. If you get torched like that in the first half, you're not making any changes to stop that. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Well, the Chargers didn't,
Yeah, I could see Tyson was hot in the group chat.
but that shit was crazy. But all right, Ant, give me the parlay buster of the week.
My parlay buster of the week, and this is just strictly off like Vegas, like money and odds and percentage and bets and shit. My 2 would be. There's 3, but I'm more biased at 1.
Say the Eagles.
Nah, the 2 I have are Patriots and Panthers, and that's just not even me being biased. After watching the Panthers play and how many players we lost on offense and defense, and how the Saints actually looked somewhat decent and kind of blew me away.
Yeah.
Our home opener money is going towards the Panthers, but the majority of the bets are on the Saints, so it's kind of strange. And then the same with the I'm on the Patriots. It's weird. They start like plus 3.5. I've seen books all the way up to plus 2. So
That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't
Some
know.
weird swings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You think these teams would be more than that? After watching when the Dolphins went craziness, I thought they'd be like minus 4.5, 5.5.
Bro, I wish I could just see how they come up with the lines like that. Like,
Bro, yeah, like
And
it's
they be
what the computer
spot
is.
on.
DraftKings have the Dolphins at -3 right now.
Well, here's my thing is a couple of those bets, man. I'm telling you, like my parlay busters last week, I know it went 0-3,
The
but
fucking Vikings fucked 4 of my parlays last week.
no, not even that. The 3 teams I chose, man, they had a chance to win.
Oh yeah.
Like the Colts,
they were right there.
they were
I
winning,
thought,
and then
I
all
thought
of a
they won
sudden,
the game.
yeah, and then the Ravens look like dog shit. They kept the door open the entire game for the Texans. The
Yep.
entire game.
You nailed that on the head. That offense wasn't going to be it. The only thing we missed on was the fact that the weapons in Houston just weren't good enough to beat a
Dude, they
bad
just were not.
secondary. Yeah,
And then the
they just couldn't
Pats,
do it.
man, they had every chance to win that fucking
Bro,
game.
that shit was so. If Bill Belichick doesn't go for it at midfield on at 4th and 25, and they punt and swap field position, bro,
Their defense was
Bro.
on cylinders.
Bro, I try to
just
tell
a
you.
bad
So
decision. Just a bad decision.
another one I do like too, and I think that Eckler injuries push me more and more to like it. I really think Derrick Henry has a massive game this week. I could see them covering that +3.
That's in my notes.
Yeah, so that's more of the bias
As
one.
my,
I'm talking about
notes
the
shared? Do you share
I'm
my
talking about
notes?
no, I'm talking about but the numbers wise, Pats and Panthers
Okay.
+3. I like +3. But nah. So that's just my parlay busters. I do like there's 2 picks I like so far this week. I think people are sleeping on that Texans game. Don't get me wrong, I was pretty hype on Anthony Richardson. He was going fucking nuts. But I think the Texans actually won that game. And then I also think the Bills like pecker smack the Raiders. Like it's gonna be bad. I think Josh Allen has a comeback game. But no, I'll switch it to I brought a second segment just in case we didn't have a fourth person tonight. This one's kind of fun, but this kind of goes right back into the news. So this is more like, is it hype or is it real? So it's based off of reactions off of week 1.
Okay.
So this one, I just kind of want to throw shade at everyone because I really think I nailed this on the head, but is the Jordan Love hype? Is that the real deal for at least this division?
I think so. I mean, I expected this to be a success. You know what I mean? Like, I think they knew what they were doing, having him sitting behind Rodgers. I mean, you're learning in practice every day from one of the GOATs. So and he looked talented even before then to me. I saw some flashes. So, I mean, now that we're actually getting some seeing how he is in gameplay, I mean, he looks solid to me.
I need Watson
I'm a
to come
believer.
back. Watson has to come back.
I got a question.
No
for you.
Jones. That's what I'm scared of. But
I got
keep
a
going.
question for you. Are we talking about is Jordan Love, is he good enough to be a franchise quarterback? Or are we talking about is all the hype coming after they beat a terrible Bears defense and he could be him?
Does he have it to win that division? Does he have it to compete in that
Oh,
division?
they could definitely win. They have a chance to win that division. They do have a chance to win that division.
Okay.
That division.
Is he moving? Like, let's say this: he has a decent season. They're competitive in that
But I
division.
will say this: I did not have them last in that division. So
Let me ask you guys this: would you guys take him over the quarterback you have right now for your teams, for your favorite teams? Like
No.
how and Young? Would
No.
you guys take him? You said no. Ant?
Oh man, I'm gonna get fucking roasted for this. I think Bryce Young.
Wait,
might need
Trent,
to-
you're not out of this. Would you take Love over Pickett?
I would take him. Yeah.
bro. If I had, but the thing is like I need to see him develop a little more. Your guys have been someone around the NFL for a little bit of time.
Mhm.
I think that's the only exception. That was his first game ever.
It was my guy second.
Yeah, but he's been around.
Like, come
He's
on,
been
don't do
around. No,
that
but listen to
shit.
me. No, he's been around gyms. He's been around the teams. He's been around fucking the
Look,
league.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
I will say this:
It's a wait and see for me.
let's say that if I wasn't a
I
Panthers fan,
still got faith in Howe.
if I was a Panthers fan and I was looking outside of it, it's Jordan Love all day for all 3 of our quarterbacks. Don't play that game. Don't play that game.
Me right now, if I were to say it, I would take Love over Pickett and Young, and I would get it if you guys would say the same thing about my quarterback. I would 100% understand it.
I don't think it's close for your quarterback either, bro. After
You say
watching,
that he had a bad week, bro. And when he had a bad
So
week,
so
he
hold
still
up,
threw
because
touchdowns.
you tried to put some slander on Pickett against the 49ers, but Howe went up against the Cardinals, and I thought you
Dude.
guys were going to lose that game.
and
I
I would
was
say this:
mad.
it's about 80% that offensive line.
It's
but
not Howell though. That's the issue. Like,
No,
you guys,
time out. It's 80% offensive line, but 20% he needs to stop playing fucking hero ball.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of the ball when
his fumble. That fumble was that was on
Dude,
Howell.
that was just a
He took a bad
look,
sack,
bro.
knocked out of field goal range. He threw a terrible ball to Terry McLaurin. Bro, I watched the whole game twice. Like,
Yeah,
I've
I'm not
seen
even gonna lie
all
to
his
this, but
good
like
plays and I've seen all his bad plays, but I have faith that Howell can learn this offense. And it comes down to the fact, can Andrew Wiley hold a block for more than 3 seconds?
Trent, I'm talking about like swagger and just like pure like throwing the ball, which sounds kind of like sus. Bro,
Yeah.
Jordan Love, just type in highlights of him when he was
I'm
throwing
gonna
over the
have to
weekend.
check the
Bro,
highlight,
he was
highlights.
flicking the ball like Aaron Rodgers. And I'm not even hyping it, bro. He is the black Aaron Rodgers.
See, I ain't buying that hype. That's fake right there.
Did you watch it? Did you
I
watch
watched
the game?
I watched the whole game. Yes,
You're telling me he was not zipping those passes with
he
just a
looked
flick?
good, bro. But
Just a flick?
it was against
Just a
arguably
flick?
the worst defense in the league.
Bro, the Cardinals defense is right there with them.
I said arguably. I didn't say they were.
And Sam Howell did nothing. He had 181 yards in the first half, and EB got pussyfooted after the rain a little bit in the third quarter. He finished with 200 yards.
Yeah, I know. I watched the game.
That's bad.
But also you got to realize he missed out. He threw a dime, a 50-yard bomb to Terry McLaurin, dropped right in the breadbasket. PI. Like,
Bro,
what? We
check
had
this out.
4 drops too. Like,
Donna,
let's not
Donna.
do this. Let's not do
No,
this.
no, I could do this all day. When you throw the ball 6 times in the second half, you don't trust your quarterback. The Packers, that Bears team was trying to come back. They depended on Jordan Love, and he fucking wrecked. There's 2 differences right there. 2 differences.
Yeah, I get it. The
And-
Packers
and-
looked better than Washington.
And let's put it this
100%.
way: other than Aaron Jones,
Okay,
who the
but here's the one.
you
here's-
guys have weapons out
You're-
the
you're- you're-
galore.
Okay, hold on. But here's what we're not. We're saying Howell had a bad game. It wasn't that bad of a game if you sat down and watched it. We got all the way down to the red zone, and then off Sam
your
Howell.
offense was
we got
ass.
all the way down to the red zone off of Sam Howell's arm, and Antonio Gibson fumbles on the fucking 12-yard line.
Bro, no.
Then his interception. It was a batted ball at the line of scrimmage, bro. It just happened to fall into that guy's arms, and then his fumble was a bad play. But
100%. No, he was pussyfooting in the second half, bro.
oh, he was.
No,
Not even the second half, bro. At the end of the half, we had 12 seconds left on the 15 or 20-yard line. We easily could have taken a shot at the end zone, and instead he calls a play where no one ran routes just to kill time and throw the ball out of bounds. So
here's 2 differences. Here's 2 differences. You know who won the game for you guys? Your defense. You know who won the game for the
100%.
Packers? Jordan Love. There's 2 big differences.
Okay. And who's gonna win the game this week?
Man, it's a coin toss, bro.
Hey, let's not do that either, because Jordan Love looked like shit last year when he played. So
Hold on, what?
Jordan
That half he came in, he was spectacular. What are you fucking talking about?
Cat.
Yeah, those fans were ready to give him the ball. Bro.
Donna, do you mean fact check you right now?
Am I missing something?
Yeah, he came out cooking.
Bro, he came in at a second half and he threw like a 60-yard bomb to Watson like it was nothing for a touchdown.
Yeah, I remember that.
Am I missing something? Or are you talking about the preseason?
Why does it only it might have been the preseason last year.
Bro, he came in for like a second half of the game last year and he was cooking one half. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, Donna. And I wish Johnny's ass was on this too, because I would cook the fuck out of him too, because no one believed in Jordan Love.
Yeah, I don't think he like.
But I'm not buying.
Jordan
I'm
Love.
not buying what you're selling right now. Like, I think Jordan Love can be a good quarterback in this division. I'm not buying that he's a black Aaron Rodgers.
No. I'm saying like, let's say this. No, let's say this. People,
you're comparing him to a top 5 quarterback all time.
No, I'm talking about his throwing ability, bro. The flick of the wrist.
Aaron
Bro.
Rodgers is one of the most talented arms we've ever seen.
It's the flick of the wrist, dude. He was zipping the fuck out of that ball, bro. Trent, I'm telling you, watch.
Now go to your next one, because I'm tired of talking about
Trent,
Jordan
I was
Love.
like, whoa. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Yeah. Anyways, the second one is Josh Allen declining.
No. It's the same
Yeah.
Josh Allen. It's the same Josh Allen. You love it or you hate it, bro. He led the league in turnovers last year, and we all still had him as a top 3 quarterback. That's who he is, bro. That's just who he is as a quarterback. I don't think he's declining. It's who he's been his whole career. He's the same guy.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, you know what you're getting from him.
Exactly.
It was week 1. He had a
You're
bad
getting 400
performance.
yards of offense with a couple turnovers every single game.
At some points, he's either going to be the hero or he's doing way too much.
Oh, if we're looking up the are you looking at what are you looking at, Donna?
He said, "What are you looking
Bro, hold on. This is what we're doing.
What you looking at Jordan Love shit? I would love
55% completion percentage. That's what we're doing.
in
That's
what?
That's against the shit ass Bears. But he had 15 completions.
Bro,
That-
he was
that's what we're
cook-
that's what we're gaslighting right now.
So how'd they score 40 points or 30 something points?
He had 245 yards.
off of 15 completions, and
Yeah,
your
that's
boy
crazy.
and Mr. Howell had 31 attempts, and he only
Okay.
had 200 yards.
And Buddy had 27 attempts. He had 4 less attempts.
And
And let's not forget the big
how many
ass.
points they put up?
We had turnovers, bro. That's what it was. It was turnovers.
So that's part of the game. How many points he put up?
20.
Yeah, okay. Against the worst team in football? Yeah.
The Bears are arguably a worse defense.
They would smack the fuck out of the Cardinals. Don't play that game. Their offense, the Bears offense would have put more than your fucking team would have put up. And I'm actually
week.
sad.
It was week 1, bro. It was a bad week.
Oh my god.
It was week 1. We'll see
don't
what
gaslight
we'll
it,
see how he
bro.
does against a good
Yeah, don't
this
be
is
looking
a
up
test.
stats. You'd be like, oh fuck.
Bro, Buddy had 55% completion rate. This is what we're gassed over.
Oh really? Hold on. He threw it to Romeo Dobbs and some other people I never heard of.
Bro, we're not doing this. Buddy has.
Oh really?
We're not doing
Hold on, Buddy. Hold on, Buddy could throw to who?
What?
Buddy got thrown to Terry and Jahan Dotson. This dude was thrown against scrubs off the streets. Like, come on now.
Terry's still suffering from turf toe. We're not gonna do that.
Bro, like enough with the fucking.
I said it was a bad week, bro.
Excuses.
Look, we play a very good. We can all agree Denver's defense is top 5, right?
No. They have a top corner. You can't name another player on their team.
What do you mean? They have Randy Gregory.
Oh, wow. Oh, they just picked him up.
They have Frank Clark. Like, what are we doing here?
Dude, but they're
Isaiah
not.
Simmons. What are we doing here, Ant? We don't have anybody. They have nobody on defense?
They're all right.
What are we doing, bro? Come on.
Right. They're all right. They're all right.
Oh.
Well, let's say this, bro. You guys couldn't score.
Their second corner is good too. Mathis, he got torched week 1, but he's good too.
Bro, you barely scored 20 points against the Cardinals D, bro.
I get, again, the Broncos have a good defense.
Yeah, but they don't have a good pass rush. So I actually think Sam Howell will have a little bit of time to throw the ball this weekend.
The Broncos have a good defense, and we're gonna look good against the Broncos, is what I'm saying. So.
Oh, so you guys only play against shitty teams. You play
and then Washington's always played to the level of the competition.
Okay.
We've always done that.
I just hope that offensive
We're
line.
not the Bills.
Bro.
We're not the Bills. We're not gonna.
I don't even hate Howell. I'm hoping EB.
Oh, I know. You're just big on Jordan Love. I get what this conversation's about.
No, I love Sam Howell, but EB is trash. The offensive line trash.
The offensive line is trash. EB drew up a lot of nice concepts. Like I said, so the very first possession of the game, I just watched the All 22 film today. Very first possession of the game, De'Ami Brown is butt ass naked on a go route. Nobody near him because the corner or the safety jumps down on Terry's comeback. De'Ami Brown's wide open. That should be a 60-yard bomb touchdown to open a game up, and Howell didn't see it. So it's not the offense. It's just he's a rookie. He played.
No. I'm not hating on him. I'm talking about the first half. First half looked decent. Second half, EB got scared. Let's go.
Yeah, he also got his bell rung, so he could have. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying.
Anyways, is the Ravens offense overrated?
100%.
I don't think so. I think it's just week 1. We didn't see Mark Andrews. Lamar looks super rusty. Other than
I will say
that,
Zay Flowers looked amazing.
Here's what I'm saying. They're overrated because of all the hype they got in this offseason.
I looked at his rookie of the year.
They'll be just as good. No, they'll be just as good as they were last year, offensively. No better, no worse. But they're not going to be this elite, high-powered passing attack that everyone thought they were getting this year. That's just not who they are. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as say overrated. I think, in my mind, they're right where I thought they were going to be.
I'll say I agree with Donna because all I kept hearing is this new offensive coordinator, Lamar Jackson throwing for like 5,000 yards, blah, 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 or 6,000 or some shit he said. But
I'm talking about overrated as in all the hype they got off the offseason. Like, that's what this is about off of week 1. Like, this is what we're going over, overreactions. Yes, people overreacted to all the stuff they saw at camp. Like, and I saw it firsthand because they scrimmed Washington and they did not look good. We won both those days. They didn't look good.
Hey, I will say this. I know the Browns beat the Bengals, but I was hearing like the commentators in that game. I did not know the Bengals after the second half of the year was a top 5 defense. Did not know that.
Did I?
Yep.
So
when we went over that division, we were talking about how bad they were. We got roasted in the comments. I had to go back and look. We got roasted.
Yeah, I know. These guys got to be backing me up, bro.
Yeah. We got
anyways
on that.
The next one is this isn't his Joe Burrow playing bad. Is this dude still hurt? Did anyone actually get to watch the whole game?
I think it was the weather and mixed with the weather too, though.
Okay.
I didn't honestly watch that game. It was on the same time as Washington, and I went back and I watched most of the games. I did not watch that game. It just it reminded me of the week 1 last year when he threw 4 picks threw 4 picks to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but at least he
like,
was launching the ball.
right. It just I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so if he looked hurt, he could be. I didn't watch.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
game.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you guys.
I did not watch that game. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, here's another one.
There was
Ready?
no highlights to speak of. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, here's another one. If the Justin Fields experience doesn't play better throughout the season moving forward, do they move on from him?
yes, if Justin Fields, they did everything they could. They gave him weapons. They are doing everything they can. So if he can't find if they don't trust him in this offense, offensive line or not, you've had 3 years to learn it. If
Hold on,
they
you
are in
can't say offensive line or not, because if you got a quarterback out there
Why?
having no time to throw and running for his life, how do you expect him to
All right,
excel
bet.
in that type of
So
offense?
this isn't about how I feel about Justin Fields. This is will the Bears move on from him? Here's what
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
ask.
yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna ask you. Sam Darnold, all the arm talent in the world. Jets had a shitty ass offensive line. Then he
Yeah.
left. They got rid of him. It's just how it is, bro. You got to perform with what you're given. Like, and he wasn't given much his first 2 years. They
Well, and then
instead of putting an offensive line, they got him weapons. If he can't do it this year, if they finish last in this division this year, which is a very good possibility, they're done with him.
Hey, Trey, I
So,
got a question for you
Be a
too. What's wrong
5-6
with your
win
boy?
team. Hey,
who's that?
What's wrong with your boy Chase Claypool, bro? I heard he might
Oh.
be another healthy scratch or some shit this upcoming week.
I just saw his name up in the headlines.
Yeah, they're talking about he might be a healthy scratch.
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Speaking of news, while Donna's doing his own thing, yo, the Panthers had a nice little pickup today. I hope the boy gets in shape today. I can't wait.
Grab.
Tariq Cohen.
Okay, he's
That's
back.
not bad, right?
Yeah.
He's coming off
Well,
an injury.
he had Achilles injury too, right?
Yeah, and he's on our practice squad. They're gonna try to get him let him get in shape because you know why? Chuba Hubbard is fucking dookie sauce. So Miles Sanders looked good, but he fumbled. That shit pissed me off. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. Ready? Are the Giants really this bad, or are the Cowboys really this good?
Can I say a combination? Combination. Oh, there's my alarm.
so here's what I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, Trent. I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
No, you go ahead. This is your division. I know you're
The Giants are
spot
this
on
bad.
with this.
They were this bad last year. We played a bad division last year, and Daniel Jones took care of the football. This is the Daniel Jones we've all known and loved the first 3 years of his career. We all thought Brian Daboll unlocked him and brought the best out of him, took care of the ball. This is who they've been since he's been their quarterback. The Jets aren't this good of a defense. They're not that good of a team, bro.
The Jets? You mean the Cowboys?
The Cowboys. The Cowboys aren't that good of a defense. They're not that good of a team. They had a pick six. They blocked a field goal for a touchdown. Everything went their way. I do think their defense is good, but they're not pitching shutouts against good offenses, bro. The Jets will score on this team. The Jets are a bad team. The Giants got outclassed on every level. Brian Daboll didn't have an answer that whole game. It was honestly disgusting. After all the praise I gave him last year, he looked like ass.
All right. Well, my opinion, Trent.
Yeah, let me hear it.
I think Donna's just a hating ass bitch. And I actually called the Cowboys being this good. I know it's a reaction. It's an overreaction week 1. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be fucking 40-0 every team they play, but that offense.
I think the Cowboys look like the best team in this
I think
division.
that offense in the regular season is like I call like them tryhards. I think they're gonna be half decent, and I think that defense is the real deal, bro. I'm telling you right now, the Bills'
Those
defense is
corners.
like they're good, but I think that Cowboys D is gonna shut the fuck down on Zach Wilson.
I think them and the 49ers are
Like head and shoulders,
yeah.
the two best teams in the NFC, bro.
for sure.
Bro,
They
that
play.
Cowboys offense, if you watch their first drive in the second half, right when kickoff, they literally marched down the field. And I actually thought the Giants defense didn't even play that bad. Their offense was so fucking bad, they just kept getting thrown back on the field.
Pass.
I didn't think the Giants defense looked that bad.
I actually don't even think Danny Dimes here. Let's say this: Danny Dimes earned my respect this weekend or on Sunday night. You know why? That offensive line was so fucking bad. He was literally getting smoked before he can even move the ball, bro. There's no quarterback in the league that would have done what he did. He played every snap in the second half because he's like, we're gonna figure this out, dude. They had nothing to play for. What if he would have got hurt? That's like millions and millions of dollars down the drain. Dude, earn my respect, bro. There's not a quarterback out there in this league that would have done it. That was his decision. That wasn't fucking Brian Daboll's decision. That was fucking Danny Dimes' decision.
At that point, scratch it. We're gonna run it
that's
back
what I
next
would
week. Yeah.
He played every snap.
He was getting hit.
He was getting
Too.
smacked.
Dallas is going to win the NFC East this year.
Dallas is going to win the
They're-
NFC this year.
they're
That's what I
good.
told
No.
you. I said that in the beginning. Did I say
They,
in the all
they,
season?
they can't beat the 49ers.
But here's the thing.
That's just a fact of life.
But Donna, here's the thing. Doesn't that sound sweet that this is probably the only team they have to worry about? Because honestly, I'm not a fan of the Eagles here, but that's just me. I think it's those three though. It's those three by far.
Philly to me is a wait and see.
Nah, fuck this.
This is exactly how they looked last year, week 1 against the Lions. So
Hold on, didn't they beat them though? Wasn't it high scoring?
yeah, but it was against the Lions, a team they should have dominated.
Yeah, but it was high scoring. I mean, I'll give them a little benefit of the doubt because it was shitty weather in that game, bro.
Everybody playing on the East Coast had to do with weather, so
Not the
I'm
Skins.
not
the Skins.
overreacting saying
Not the Skins.
that Phillies.
It only rained in the third quarter. I want to hear that shit. Yeah, I want to hear that. No, but all right. So let's go. Last one. With the way Brock Purdy played, are the 49ers the Super Bowl favorite right now?
I like Dallas over them. I do. I like Dallas then the 49ers.
Who'd you have winning it?
I can't honestly. I was literally thinking. I can't remember, to be honest. I really can't.
Why did I think you were like big high on the Eagles for some reason?
I don't. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look because I can't remember, to be honest.
Because I know Donnie usually writes these down and say you had the worst reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We didn't do a.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
Too early Super Bowl. It was when somebody. I think when Eric was on. I think it was when Eric was on.
Okay, I'll have to go
Maybe.
back and look at it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't know last pick either.
Well, here, last one. I think this is a given, but is Tyreek Hill the most dangerous wide receiver in the game?
I think so. That speed, bro, is insane.
All right, so let's go off. Is he the best one in the game?
No.
I think so.
No.
As far as like threat, like, bro.
You want to talk about overreactions? Trent is overreacting.
How? He's been doing that, bro.
Yo, so here's my thing.
Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league.
There's not a quarterback out there who's just gonna launch it and pray someone's down there like maybe Josh Allen, but
he's a bailout receiver, bro. You can just throw that thing.
Yeah.
You can't just throw that thing and
Don is talking about complete wideout.
Bro, you can't just throw that thing to Justin Jefferson. What do you mean?
Not down the field. They don't be doing that for some reason.
The field like that.
I fucking hate Kirk Cousins.
I'm talking about Tua could drop back, close his eyes, and just launch it as far as he can.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm just about this in general, and y'all know I love to talk about circumstances and situations.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill played under Andy Reid, one of the greatest offensive minds we've ever seen, and one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen, with Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes to Miami, which is now the fastest offense the NFL has ever seen, with an offensive guru in Mike McDaniels. Like, we're not. And then Justin Jefferson has Kirk Cousins and fucking what's his offensive coordinator's name?
McConnell? Better go to Cincy.
What's your point? You play with what you got, bro.
I agree, but I'm saying if you put Justin Jefferson with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, bruh.
Oh, let's say this. I'll clarify this.
Miami, where they just bomb the ball and throw it 50 times a game, bruh.
I'll clarify this. I think Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver based off system. So this year in fantasy, I might have been fucking sipping the juice on JJ and fucking Jamar Chase. Bro, Tyreek Hill only needs like 2 long passes and he'll beat whatever they do on a catch per basis per game. Like JJ was killing the first half. Tyreek did what JJ did with half the catches in like three bombs. That's all he had to do.
Tyreek Hill is the most explosive wide receiver.
Yeah, I think I've ever fucking seen. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, legitimately.
It's valid.
All right. Well, I guess we'll jump into. You guys want to do the parlay or the pick'ems first?
Go ahead and knock the parlay out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. I lost my parlay pick last week, and it should have never been that fucking hard. So Anthony didn't lose the parlay. It was the fucking Commanders.
Bro, I know you were sick too when Washington took a delayed game instead of kicking the field goal at the end.
Bro, you're telling me. You're telling me. Dude, that's when I knew Vegas was like rigging the fuck out of that, bro.
Yeah.
Because they would have pushed everyone's bet.
Mm-hmm.
-7.
Yeah, just take the field goal.
So last week, parlay hit for me. You know, like I said, your boy don't miss on the NFL season. Basketball, I'm a little iffy on, but that NFL season be saving a boy record. So I slapped mine. Trent, Eagles -1.5. He slapped his. Johnny took Texas A&M's money line. Yeah, that did not look good. And
Didn't they
then
get
Ant,
massacred?
oh, it wasn't. I think they lost by 15.
The Miami boys back.
Yeah. And then Ant lost because I'll take blame for that. The Commanders, terrible opening.
Dude, they should have killed that team.
Yeah, terrible.
Killed that team.
But we're going to bounce back this week. I do not have Johnny's pick, so it's going to be a 3-leg unless Trent's got it for me. It's going to be a 3-leg.
Hell
No
yeah.
nonsense parlay this week. Odds are going to be less, but a better chance of hitting. Everyone's bringing out their best picks. I'll go ahead and start it off. I got Josh Allen, bounce back game, over 1.5 passing touchdowns against a bad Raiders defense.
What's the odds on that?
Minus 170 something.
That shit should be like a minus 1,000.
Minus 170 for 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, free money. Trent,
All right,
what you
well, oh, Trent, all right, go.
I'm right there with you with on the bounce back. I got Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown score. They're not gonna get shut out this week, and I see him being a big part of them because I have them winning. So
Yeah, they have to be. From my understanding, fucking Darren Waller has like lingering hamstring issues now.
I didn't think he was gonna play week 1. They were saying he was gonna miss week 1.
All right, well, I'm gonna make up for Johnny not being here because I got some plus. Oh, you got plus money odds, right? No, you're negative.
Mine's probably gonna be close. It's
Yours
gonna
is a
be
pick
close.
'em probably like a minus 105.
All right.
Plus
Well, I'm bringing
105.
plus 120, and I'm gonna swing back to my specialty because I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. It's too early to start making predictions in the NFL. I'm going with a UFC fight for a Noche UFC this weekend. So for you UFC fans, Kevin Holland should not be plus money.
Ever.
And he's fighting the hype train, and I like Jack Della this week, but Kevin Holland doesn't lose at 170. I know Trent knows that too. He only loses at 185.
Well, that dude, he lost his last fight. I think didn't they give him that decision?
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Yeah, but nah, I'm saying he really did lose that last fight.
No, he was supposed to destroy that fight, and if he would have won, the odds would have been even better for us for
sure.
Kevin Holland. But if Kevin Holland doesn't want to show off, there's no way Jack Della wins. He has to get in the pocket and box him. So I think he gets pieced up. I think Kevin Holland actually finishes him, and plus 120 all day.
I mean, because Kevin Holland's been on a crazy run, bro. Other than that, what do you call it, fight?
That Wonder Boy fight, he shouldn't even lost. He broke his hand.
Yeah. Well, other than that, and the Hamzat fight, but they kind of just threw him to the wolves.
And that was a catch. That was a catch weight, just off the randomness. But yeah, plus 120.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you while we're talking about UFC real quick. Do you think Hamzat, if he wins against Costa, do you think he's gonna get the Sean Strickland fight for the belt? No, you don't think?
I think it's Duplessis. It's Duplessis.
Yeah.
We'll say this: if Paulo Costa wins that fight against Hamzat, they'll get Paulo Costa the title fight.
Do you think that sets up, say, what's his name, Duplessis, fight Strickland, and he wins? Do you think that sets Izzy return?
Man, I don't know what's gonna go on with him. I thought that shit was rigged anyway, so I need to see if Izzy where his head's at. This dude's like a superstar now.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come back out and say something about it. He was supposed to.
That's
right?
what it made it even worse. He just looked like.
Well, when someone says that, when they're like, "Oh, I'll talk about it at a later date," or "I just want to spend time with my family and then I'll talk about it," it's like, bro, just what's going on? Like,
bro, like after the Pereira fight, he was like, "I'm gonna get revenge." This one, he was just like lollygagging, bro.
I felt like the UFC didn't. This was the worst promotive pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life.
They're like blaming his head coach, like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, did you not see these signs? Like, he doesn't look right and all this other shit." But
that was a tough watch.
For my Mexicans this weekend, it's gonna be a fucking awesome card. No, seriously, it's gonna be an awesome card. There's a hella fight, and it's a free card. It is a title fight.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
I've never seen a fight card ever has a title fight and it's free.
Yeah, I need Donna to start diving in and watching.
So we're saying I'm tuning in this week.
Yeah, he be bullshitting.
I will say this.
I got YouTube TV and all.
Oh, do you have the ticket? Oh yeah, I wanted to get the ticket, but I don't want to pay for a subscription for YouTube TV.
So I don't have either one, but they do a friends and family package. You can add up to 5 YouTube accounts on your package.
But someone still has a subscription.
Someone has it, yes.
Yeah.
I don't. They just added me on their shit. And all I gotta do is log into my YouTube account at their address once every 3 months, and I get.
No, all my friends have bum ass Verizon and shit. Anyways, yo, give me on that, Donna.
Huh?
Give me on that.
There's
It's like watch Carolina.
There's 4 on there right now. It's my in-laws.
All right, but Trent, last thing, I was gonna tell you something, but now Donna made me fucking forget. Oh, I'm hearing that like the UFC might lose hella ratings because they're about to be like the most redneck white like sport ever. Because if you
Why?
think about it, they say that they're called like the trifecta. They're like, if these 3 guys become champ, it's just gonna be like not a bad look, but it's gonna be like people going crazy in the UFC.
Curry, Sean.
You know who the third is, and then it's like an all white crazy sport.
I don't know. Who's the third one?
Colby Covington if he beats Leon.
Yeah, he probably will win too. I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
And
That's
the
like a
UFC
pick.
dropped the ball, man. I understand that like they let their fighters say whatever they want, but they were saying some crazy shit this
Bro,
weekend.
they were wild.
I didn't listen to it, but I saw it.
I understand on
feed.
pay-per-view, you can whatever pay-per-view say what you want, but on ESPN Plus they were dropping it. That one dude dropped it, and I'm like, whoa.
To Kai, what is it? Kai Car France?
Nah, Manel Cap said it, and then some white dude on the prelim.
But he said if
it.
this was the NBA, that'd have been canceled.
Car France.
Yeah.
The Michael Cap dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And then some white dude said it, and he's like, you're a bunch of you know what? Like, come down here and say to my face because they were booing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, see, but they say that's the one sport. I was listening to a podcast today, the Brandon Schaub one, he was saying, and it makes sense. It's like, bro, the UFC, like, they're not gonna get like penalized for that. They're not gonna get canceled. But if there was like an NBA or NFL player, bro, they're getting fined and suspended out the
yeah,
wazoo.
they're gone.
Yeah.
They're
Done,
gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is kind of crazy.
All right.
Hold on, real quick. What do you guys think about the Kevin Porter Jr. situation? Then I know I sent it in the chat.
Yo, see, I don't want to say anything because I'm gonna get roasted. I'm probably gonna cancel myself.
Then just stay quiet.
Yeah, we'll talk after it.
Nah, fuck it. I'll say it. Nah, you wanna hear something? I think it's a conspiracy theory, bro.
Think so?
Did he
What,
actually
to
get
get
charged?
traded?
I'm so done with yours.
Did he actually get charged?
I think so.
No,
Yeah.
seriously. Did he actually get charged? Because if he didn't, is this a way of deploying him off the team?
I mean, this is
Yeah,
It's
look it
definitely
up.
getting
Look
him
at
off.
Donna.
I think he did get arrested. I
The
think he
last
did.
time, yeah, he was charged. He was charged.
Yeah.
He was
'Cause I was like, yo,
it
this is the
was
quickest
Bro,
way to get off
It
a
was
team.
Monday though. All this news
Bro,
broke. It was Saturday or
did you-
Sunday when it broke. He wasn't arrested till Monday.
Yo,
Did you guys-
his girl's hot too.
Did you guys see how hard he choked her? He separated a vertebrae. Like, that's how hard this man choked her.
Yeah, he
Yo, so was there pictures or they just is like hearsay?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
that's the running story.
Yo, so here's another thing I don't understand. Domestic violence in the NFL, you're gone right now, right?
no. Buddy, you don't remember last year, the year before, that white offensive lineman put his girl in the hospital, like broke 3 like of her, like they had to completely redo her face, bro.
Maybe
No.
it's circumstantial
I
then.
don't remember that
White
shit,
offensive
but
nah, bro, it's a white offensive lineman. I forget his name.
is Kevin Porter getting suspended? Like he's just getting traded.
Nah, it's the NBA has to wait for the legal. Same thing with Ja. They gotta wait to see what the cops find, and then they do their own internal investigation.
Because
Anyways.
he could face that.
Bro, it's gonna
Miles
be
Bridges.
same thing that happened to Miles Bridges, bro. He's gonna be done for the whole year, and then they're gonna
Yeah,
come
but
back
he
and
was
he's gonna get
like-
a bag.
That was just an ordeal. That was a mess though.
But yeah, no.
Kevin
Anyway.
Porter, man, he's wilding, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
She a
Bro,
WNBA
this
player
man-
too. That shit blew me
yeah.
away.
He's crazy, but he just has. It looks like he has some anger problems. 'Cause I don't know if you guys remember when he was on the Cavs and what led to him getting traded. He threw a hot bowl of soup at one of the coaches. Like, buddy's just wilding.
Yeah, buddy would have got his ass whooped.
Bags.
That's crazy.
All right, let's dive into the NFL pick'em. Let's go ahead and get this. We're gonna start Thursday night football.
All right. Well, I guess
Vikings-
because I can't turn up anymore.
Vikings at. Don't say that, bro. I'm not trying to hear. I gotta make the pick space. Shut the fuck up. You pick who you
Taking
think
the
is gonna win the
Eagles?
game.
I'm taking the
Nah,
Eagles, but
okay.
You want to get
uh,
spicy, and I always do the spreads in my notes, so we can get spicy with the spreads. 'Cause that's not on the. That's not in the thing. So you want to get spicy with me? We can go over spreads. 'Cause I always keep my spreads in my notes, but that doesn't go towards our record.
I got Philly.
Yo, let's say this. If you guys wanted to dive deep down with that, Donna, I'm pretty sure my record wasn't even that bad then.
What in the spreads?
If you did spreads, I'm like what, like dead ass.
If you were actually to give me your spreads, I would be able to. I keep a note of all my spreads.
Okay, well, keep on. I'm saying if we did spreads, I think my record would be a lot better than what it was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, but
But
let's go.
anyway, Vikings at Philly. Go ahead, Trent. You said Philly.
Yeah, I got Philly, and I wanted to tell you because I
Mhm.
think you missed it last week. They have that up 7. Your money line bet cashes right away on DraftKings.
So I got a question for you because I know we were trying to text, but I was confused.
Yeah.
What if Minnesota goes up 7 real quick? Do I lose my bet?
Cashes. No, well, no. Who are you betting?
As long
What if
you
I did
betting
what if
on?
I did the Eagles and
Oh no,
Minnesota
so
went up 7?
then it just plays out, and
Yeah,
then
as
say
long as
say
yeah.
and then say like the Eagles went up 14-7, then your money line bet cashes right away too.
I thought it was just the first one up 7.
Just if your team is up 7 at any point in the game, your money
Oh,
line bet cashes
What's the max
That's-
wager?
100. But the Vikings were plus 235. Same with when I got the
Yo,
Lions.
so I was gonna speak about the Vikings. I'm on the Eagles. No, don't get this twisted. But you would think that the Eagles would be garnering fucking money. Yo, you see the Viking spreads going down?
I got the Viking spread. But I'm Eagles money line, but I had the Viking spread.
Yo, people are betting on the Vikings like they're about to
Yeah.
come in and beat the. Yo, if the Vikings, let's say this overreaction, Vikings come in and beat the Eagles in their home opener. Is it too early to start worrying, or is it just too early?
It's just too early.
I mean, it's definitely gonna raise some
Yo, watching the
question marks.
Vikings lose to the Bucks and Baker Mayfield telling people to get their weight up, running them over and shit. I was so confused.
I was loving that.
But
Like-
I was so confused.
Hey, end all be all, it's still primetime Kirk.
Yeah, I got Eagles. Don't play me.
And I told you on the offseason, the reason I had Minnesota being last in its division. Last year, they got, I don't want to say lucky, but the dice always rolled their way into games. They won 11 and 0 in one-score games. They're going to lose all those games this year. They're going to be in all of them, but they're not going 11 and 0 again. They're going to lose half of those at least. This is another one I think they lose. I like their spread. I got it at plus 6.5, but I do like Philly's money line. Next game, Ravens at Bengals. And take me away.
I'm all of the Bengals. I'm actually all over -3 too. So if you want my betting advice, load up.
Yeah, Cincy at home, that's where I'm at too.
Yeah, there's no way they start 0-2. Baltimore secondary's ass. Ant and I've talked about that at length. This is going to be a big, high-scoring game from the Bengals. I also have Cincy's spread. Ant. Except for I got him at 3.5, so fuck you for getting him at 3 even.
Well, you could always buy down, bro.
It's a half a point.
Seahawks at Lions. Trey, can you put my picks in for me? Is that possible?
Yeah, I got you. You said you had Eagles and Bengals, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had Eagles and Bengals.
I got
Seahawks at
Detroit.
Lions.
I got Detroit.
You want Detroit? Ant?
Let me go back because I had my picks.
All right, we'll take your time. I'm also going Detroit. They had
Um,
10 days to get ready for this game after playing Thursday last week. So they got a nice break. Seattle struggled against a Rams poor offensive line with no weapons. And,
Trent, you putting mine in too?
Nah,
Detroit's got
it's
a
like
great
it's doing
offensive
some weird
line,
stuff right now.
And yeah,
All right. Well, I'm on the
weapons all over
line.
the place.
I'm on
going
the
Seattle.
Lions, but I like the
Or I'm going
Seahawks.
Lions.
I like the Seahawks spread, but I'm on the Lions.
I actually am taking the Lions -5.
Yeah, you're tripping.
I don't think this game's close, bro. They
I
couldn't.
actually
They
think
couldn't.
this
They
game's
couldn't
really
hang.
close.
They couldn't hang out with the Rams. I don't see them hanging out with the Lions.
It's divisional.
blank
Don't play
period.
that game. It's the same. I actually think it's gonna.
It should have
be,
been closer if it was divisional.
I
The
think
fuck?
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be very close to. You remember? Was it last year or the year before when Rashad Penny was going ham?
That was last year.
I think it's gonna be something like that.
That was last year, but then he got hurt, and then Kenneth Walker came in and went crazy.
Wouldn't it be like a typical Detroit thing that I heard this is gonna be
Beat
like the
Chiefs,
most?
and then yeah,
No, this is gonna be like their most sold out game, and it's at home, their home opener, and they would just fucking.
lose.
Storage.
And it could be off a high too, beating the Chiefs. They could come in and just play sloppy.
Dude,
so
no, seriously, no. This
No,
is like
seriously, I get
This
it.
could be like a letdown game.
I get it. Colts at Texans. I'm still taking the line spread though. Colts at Texans.
Damn. what the
I'm
fuck?
going Texans money line. The spread, it's a pick'em game. It's a 1-point spread. My thing is it's 2 rookie quarterbacks. I'm gonna enjoy watching this game, but I'm going with Stroud over Richardson, and that's all it came down to for me.
Yo, who the fuck is typing? I'm on the Texans all day.
Yep, we're all in agreement.
Ain't no shot you picked the Texans, Trent.
I did. I think Pierce is gonna have a big game.
Bears at Bucks. The Bears just got embarrassed by the Packers. The Bucks just stole one against the Vikings. But don't be afraid, Baker's gonna fold. and the Bears are going to win.
I'm taking the Bucks.
You said the Bears at the Bucks.
Yep.
I'm
Bears. I got
taking.
Bears spread at 2.5.
I'm taking the. Oh, I'm taking the Bucks, but I'm taking the Bucks also at -6.5 too.
Taking the Bucks at -6.5.
Yeah.
Bro, what? That's crazy. The line's at 2.5. Why the fuck would you buy? Like,
He wants that plus money.
Yeah, it's like super money. I'm gonna put it in later.
that's crazy as fuck. Nah, it's Bears all the way. Chiefs at Jags.
Chiefs for me. I can't see them losing again. Back to back at least.
And
On the Jags, the Chiefs will be starting 0-2. But here's the kicker. Actually, there's no kicker. I don't give a fuck. I think this is how people are gonna get trapped in this. I think Travis Kelce's gonna play and they're still gonna lose. And what's even sad? The Jags defense is fucking awful. And they're still gonna I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be like a 30. It's gonna be like a 35, 30.
I think this game is gonna be
game,
what we
something like
thought the Lions game was. The Lions Chiefs game.
100%. This is the
Yeah,
shootout.
this is
Yeah.
the shootout. And I think the Chiefs win the shootout. I do like the Jag spread though, 3.5. I think whoever
yeah.
gets the ball last wins the game. That's how I'm envisioning it. Packers at Falcons. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one because I don't need to hear Ant glaze fucking Jordan Love anymore. The Packers gave up 130 yards and over 4 yards a carry against Bears rushing offense. That is good. But imagine that with the Falcons. I think the Falcons are going to run all over the Packers, keep it low scoring. They're not going to try and get into a shootout, and I like the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. At home, Falcons. No Aaron Jones. Maybe. Yeah.
Christian Watson still questionable? Yeah, I like the Falcons.
So here's the prediction of how the game's going to go. I think the Packers get out to an early start like they did against the Bears, and the Bears thought they were going to be able to run and catch up, and I think the Packers are just going to stay ahead. They're not going to be able to come back because Desmond Ritter's not throwing the ball.
Okay. So you got the Packers?
Yes. This is the week I go undefeated. I'm telling you right, I'm being dead ass. I'll go. The only game I'll lose is the game I'm forced to pick, and it's probably this team right here.
It's not coming up yet, but I do got you next with the Raiders at the Bills.
You already said that. Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
It's slaughter time. That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm taking the spread too, 8.5.
That's where you should take like -14.5.
Nah, so here's the kicker. I'll say this. Any team that is at home that is like a 7-point favorite or more, the under usually smacks.
Yeah.
So I can actually see like the Bills scoring a fuck ton, not shutting them out, but I can see the Raiders maybe scoring a touchdown. That's it.
Yeah, 35-7.
Something like exactly.
Type
Something
shit.
massive.
Yeah.
Like, you hit around the head.
So next game, I'm not gonna talk about that Bills Raiders game. That's a terrible defense against a great offense. It's not gonna be close. Chargers at the Titans. Ant stole my notes for this game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to you. Chargers can score with any offense, but their defense has been lackluster as fuck over the last couple of years, even with all the acquisitions. The Titans, unlike the Dolphins, don't have an elite passing game, but they can run the shit out of the ball. I like the Chargers, but if Derrick Henry gets off to a hot start, this could be the upset that everyone's afraid of. But I am taking the Chargers, and I am taking their spread at -3. Literally just read you everything on my notes. It's exactly what you said earlier about that fucking
Dude,
game.
yeah, you're a bitch. Like straight up, I can see the Titans winning this game or covering, but these are the games that I notice myself losing because I'm like gung-ho on the spread.
Yeah.
And don't be surprised if Derrick Henry takes over this game, but I'm on the Chargers.
Yeah, I think I said Derrick Henry has to rush for 200 yards, and he could do it. He could have one of those games because the Chargers defense is ass.
Bold up. I'm taking the Chargers.
I said bold up. Tyson, if you're listening, if your Chargers fuck me again.
Oh, 100%. I'm coming right at his neck.
Yeah, we're done.
They're going on the ban list.
If you guys lose to the Titans, you must be on next episode to explain yourself. Point blank, period.
Yep.
All right, next game, divisional game, 49ers at the Rams. Everyone knows what happened this past weekend. The Steelers got pissed on, and the Rams actually looked good. How do you see this one going, Trent?
Just like last week, in my opinion. I think the 49ers are going to come out and smack the shit out of the Rams, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even think it's going to be close.
Okay, buddy. I disagree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why after I listen to Ant, because I gave you guys a stat last year that apparently no one pays attention to. Go ahead, Ant.
I'm all over the 49ers, but I will say this. This game will be really, really close.
Oh, Trent, you took the Niners?
Yeah.
Or maybe you guys do listen to me when I talk.
No, like Kyle Shanahan has McVay's number to the T, but I'm telling you right now,
Hasn't lost him in 3 years, bro.
do not be surprised if this game's mad close.
I have the Rams spread at +7.5.
Okay, so you just be taking my fucking notes, bro.
That's why I asked you before we got are my notes shared. Like, yeah, no. Rams came out against Seattle. Didn't have an answer. The Niners aren't going to be unprepared, and they're going to be able to slow them down. This offense can put up points with Purdy at the helm, but division games aren't always like that. So I think it's going to be a close one. I also like the under, and it's Rams +7.5, but Niners money line. McVay hasn't beaten the Niners in 3 years in a regular season game.
Yo, but wouldn't this be the ultimate trap game?
Yeah,
I could, out of all teams this week, I don't see the Bills losing. So I could see like the 49. Actually, I don't know.
I think Dallas is a trap game.
Yeah, you're high as a kite. I think it's Bills. I think Bills and 49ers.
What's Dallas? Let me look at this Dallas spread. Oh, I didn't even put the Dallas spread in here. It's the only spread. What's the Dallas spread? I didn't put it in. It's the only one that didn't.
It's
Try out.
I'm not sure.
It is -9.5. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I actually would take that though. I'm telling you, Zach Wilson's getting exposed, bro.
All right. So I do like the Rams spread, but I also think the Niners do win this game. Like I said, I think they're the best team in the NFC, and I don't think it's close. They might be the best team in the NFL.
Yes.
Anyway, Giants at the Cardinals.
Give me the Giants.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna redeem themselves this week.
No,
See
actually,
this?
I said earlier I think they pecker smack him, but if Darren Waller doesn't play, I could see them.
I do not think the Cardinals are good enough to win, but I do not think the Giants are good enough to blow them out.
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
gonna be close.
Giants will look better against them than we did. But again, yeah. I do like the Giants. I like the -5. Jets at Cowboys.
Cowboys all day, bro.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Please pick the Jets, bro.
I really was hoping Rodgers was playing in this game, but he's not. So it's Dallas.
Does that like hurt your soul to even say that?
Nah, it doesn't. Dallas is a good football team, bro. And the Jets
Alright.
suck ass.
You just said they weren't.
No, I said I'm not buying into the hype that they're good enough to be beating teams 40-0.
Well, I never said they were, but I'm
No,
saying that's
you
a good,
you
that's
asked.
a good
You said
football
was
team.
it more about the Giants being a bad team or Dallas being them winning 49ers is more about the Giants being idiots?
Yo, I hate to say it. I think the 2 pickups they got are going to be drastically better than anything they've had in a while, and I think that's going to help them push them over the top. Bro, that Stephon Gilmore signing,
Yes, was huge.
and that Brandon Cook signing,
Huge.
Huge.
They're
Next
on the way.
game. Commanders at Broncos.
Give me the Broncos,
Take
baby.
it away, Ernie.
oh my god,
Give me the Broncos, baby.
dude. I'm so like yesterday I was all over the Broncos -3, and today I'm all over like the Washington money line. So I don't.
So 2 bad offenses from last year in week 1, 2 good defenses from last year and defenses from week 1. Low scoring game. Anybody could win it. I have to pick the Commanders here. So I will, obviously.
Well, I have so much fucking money on the Commanders in general this year,
Yeah.
just because I got brainwashed with it.
But the
so
Commanders spread at +3.5, I think is a good bet.
no, the Commanders -2.5 is my bet. Just think about it. If you have them winning, why not just try to maximize value and odds wise?
No, I get it, but I'm saying like I
Yeah.
think the good bet of this game is the Commanders spread. Like if you're gonna take one of the spreads, the Commanders have a
man,
better
it's-
chance of covering 3.5 than the Broncos do by winning 3.5.
Nah, fuck that.
Dolphins
Commanders,
at
baby.
Patriots. I'm gonna steal this one because I think Ant's already said he's taking the Patriots.
Whoa, I didn't say any of that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you right now. Who were you saying?
Dolphins at Patriots.
All right, you guys start.
I got the Dolphins. That offense is too good. I don't think the Patriots are going to be able to keep up with them. Also, Tua has played New England as a starter 4 times. He has never lost. So, yeah,
All right. Well, I have the Patriots winning by a field goal, so I'd take the Patriots.
cool. Yeah. I need the Dolphins to win, so I'll be picking them every week because I need them to win this division.
Yeah, I want the Dolphins.
I have to have at least one fucking upset. It seems like we picked all the same teams right now, except maybe the Jags and Chiefs.
Next game, last game. This is going to be a different game. Saints at Panthers Monday night. And if you don't mind, I would like to steal your thunder and go first for your team.
See, I don't like. We just got our second best offensive lineman just got put on the IR, and so did our best corner. So
Sure, yeah.
I would actually be picking the Saints, but
You have to, though. So I don't care
exactly.
what you
So I am on the Commanders.
would do. The Saints, you mean?
No, I'm on the Panthers.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a very shitty game. Who cares? It's two teams that don't deserve to make the playoffs. One probably will. I'm gonna take the Saints on the road until Bryce Young shows me a win. I'm not picking the Panthers.
Yo, and fuck the
Damn.
NFL too. It's like one of our own. It's our only primetime game. And you're telling me they fucking put the Browns and Steelers at primetime too on a different channel? Like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on
crazy.
now. Like, come on.
Yeah, because we're on ABC.
Yeah, and you guys start at 8 something. You have the primetime time.
I knew I was missing a game in my notes. I completely forgot there was too many of the games.
Yeah,
Yep.
what are we, an NBA game? Like, why the fuck are we starting at 7:00?
7:15
That's
on
love.
ESPN.
But and I will say this. You have to wait until I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday before the defensive props come up. But as long as Brian Burns' sack number is at 1.5, I'm taking it.
Bro, the guy's an animal. Oh my god.
Yeah, I literally was just sitting back and watching the fucking Titans get after Derek Carr's bitch ass. Oh my god, Brian Burns is going to have a fucking field day against that shitty ass.
But just pay the dude. Brian Burns had 7 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Like, am I fucking missing something while we're not paying the dude? Like, Montez Sweat went ham, but I was having an argument with my buddy that Brian Burns actually had better stats. It was even crazy.
Yeah, I would agree that Montez Sweat didn't really show up till the second half.
Yeah, but he had like 2 forced fumbles, 1.5 sacks.
2 forced fumbles, 1.5 sacks, 2
but he had like
TFLs.
5 combined or assisted tackles or some shit.
But he did a lot of like busy work too that didn't show up on the stat sheet. Like snuffing out their fucking screenplays and just drilling them inside. He did a lot of work. But yeah, I'm taking the Saints. I'm not picking the Panthers until Bryce Young wins the game.
I mean, it's fucked up, but okay, I get it.
Who you got, Trent?
I get it.
Saints.
Do you guys play the Colts? Yeah.
Yes.
I'll probably pick you against the Colts. I like Bryce Young.
Yeah, I think we actually play at both rookie quarterbacks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, we play the Colts. I'm assuming you play that division.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had a baseball bet tonight. Is the Marlins winning? Oh yes. Okay, just
You
making
gotta
sure.
love when you just look and you have free money coming in.
No, they're just winning that.
All right, fellas. That is the pick'em.
Hold on. Brown Steelers.
No, we don't need to talk about that game because we're all
I got
picking
the Browns.
right? Yeah.
No, Steelers.
Yeah, you gotta pick them. That's the only reason you picking them.
Wow.
Trent, y'all are
Well,
starting. I'm gonna tell you this: y'all are starting 0-2, and your point difference is gonna be minus 70 after 2 weeks.
Because we played the 49ers week 1. Like, come on, bro.
No, I was gonna ask you, Trent. What's up with this George Pickens something? He like got caught in a lie or something? I saw him,
No,
like, on
so
Twitter.
he was on the sideline, and you know how people be trying to like make out what they're saying by reading their lips or whatever. Apparently, he said, "I like it here and all, but this ain't," or something like that. I don't know.
It's exactly what he
So,
said. I saw the
yeah,
clip.
take it how you want, but
Yo, I hope they just throw him the ball a little more this time, man.
Buddy, I mean, no Deontay Johnson. They're gonna
Hey,
have
I will say this: if you had to
Najee
pick
Harris
between,
sucks ass. That's what I'll tell you.
no, that 49ers defense was just crazy. Anyways, these two games, I hate to say it, if you guys want to watch an entertaining game, it's going to be our game. I think your game's going to be slow and boring.
it's gonna be the under on our game.
Slow and boring.
Your game's gonna be just like when you guys just got slapped, and just like how the Browns slapped the Bengals. It's not gonna be slow and boring. The Browns are gonna win by 20 plus.
Are you talking about my team or what? Bro, the only reason why we lost is because we had like 5 turnovers.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Trent's
okay.
team. They're gonna lose.
We
by
should have
20.
we should have beat those clowns.
Pittsburgh's gonna lose by 20. Pickett is ass, and yeah.
Timeout.
You might look. We might end up breaking even too, because they don't look like the Jets winning that division.
Yeah.
Pickett ain't looking too hot.
No,
so-
relax, bro. Relax.
Anyway, let's see how this is looking. Trent. Oh, Ant and Trent have a Washington Dallas split. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad about that now. And it's kind of fucked up because the
No,
only
we're
thing
gonna
is
beat 'em on Thanksgiving.
Washington always like plays hard as fuck against Dallas.
We're gonna beat them Thanksgiving, so it's fun.
Yeah, I just need one win.
Last time we played them Thanksgiving, we set records. So
Hold on, did you guys swept Dallas last year?
no, they beat
No,
us. They
no.
they beat us with Cooper Rush.
Oh yeah. But you guys beat them when it meant some shit too. But
Yeah, we beat them week 18.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, nope. I'm telling you this too. Johnny's Desmond Ritter over Kenny Pickett.
Dude,
That's
I don't
crazy.
listen to me. Kenny Pickett throwing left-handed is gonna beat Desmond Ritter this year. That's how bad that dude looks, bro.
Yeah, but Johnny put that nice disclaimer in there. Desmond Ritter has to play every game.
He'll play every game.
Nah, Taylor Heineke's gonna take that.
Nah, he'll play every game.
If
He
they keep
won.
winning-
He won a game.
Yeah,
What if they keep
winning, yeah.
randomly winning? By you guys have him beating the Packers. That's 2-0. You ain't
yeah.
sitting Desmond Ritter.
I don't know how tough their schedule gets, but I do have beaten the Packers.
Yeah, well, they're definitely not doing that.
Yeah,
Fuck the
well,
Falcons.
what'd you go last week, Ant?
That's funny. Who
don't
won
have the
last year?
You don't have the
Who
right
won
to
last
talk
year?
to me.
Yeah. Who
You
won
don't have
last
the right-
year?
You don't have the right to talk to me.
Coming from the guy who was bragging like with like 4 weeks left, and they just fuck it.
Choked it.
I don't recall.
Well, the Reggie Miller.
Because he said because
Trent,
football
what-
season I'm good, but
What'd you do last year?
I came last. I bought the jersey.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
fun.
good.
That was
Fuck up.
funded by Trent.
And what'd you do
Sorry.
last week?
Hold on. Who has a jersey? You gonna go put the jersey on?
I'm asking to put the record at the bottom.
No, I was 5-11.
I just want to make sure we had that on camera.
What? Hold on. You're messing with like what the stuff at the bottom.
What do you mean?
We got to put one more line in.
For what?
Oh, actually, never mind. How the fuck did the Panthers get? Okay. Anyways, I had Panthers and Browns, but yeah.
That's what it's showing on mine.
No, mine was like flip,
Oh.
but no, it's all good.
Yeah, well, that is episode 52 of the No Nonsense Sports Podcast. Tune in next week, fellas, while we talk about how Washington is 2-0, the Panthers are 0-2, and Pittsburgh is 0-2. And yeah,
Go.
catch y'all next week.